¿No tienes una velita que me prestes? ¿Que me hayas usado?
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. We'll get started now. Please excuse my video. It seems to be lagging somewhat, but Fortune's going to do most of the talking for us, I think. I'll just share the videos and slides for you. So apologies for that disconnect with the video here. Seems to be a bit of an internet connection issue. But we will go through again our first meditation where we consolidate connection. I might get everyone to mute in a minute, just so we have less disturbance. But for now, we'll go through the self-realization again, get our connection, establish our first feeling of meditation. Then we'll move on to hearing a talk of Sri Mataji, the founder of Sahaja Yoga, just talking a little bit about the Agnya chakra, which is where our ego and superego press upon our consciousness too much. And then we'll try and forgive and go deeply into our Sahasrara for our second meditation. So if anyone has any questions, as always, please ask in the chat. Even if you're on YouTube watching later, we'll pick up those messages from you there as well. So unless anyone has anything they need to ask right now, I might hand over to Gulshan to take us through the first part of our meditation, where we get into that Sahasrara chakra above our ego and superego. All good, everyone? So you need to ask something now. We can have that interaction. So you're welcome to unmute, unvideo, and interact with everyone. That's fine. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Lee. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
Awesome.
Looking forward to having a lovely meditation with you all. So without me talking too much further with my time lag on my video, so the voice and the mouth are not going to be matching up, but let's all mute now, and we'll hand over to Gulshan, who will take us through the first part of our meditation session now. Thanks, Gulshan.
Thank you, Lynn. And I also noticed we have Sandeep and Naveen joining today. So welcome to you as well. And Madhu from Malaysia. Selamat pagi, apa kabar? And so pleased you could all join in. So what we will do is just do a very brief explanation, just a little bit of an idea of what this meditation is about. You may have read it already, but we'll just give you a little bit of an introduction. And then the nicest thing is to actually experience it within yourself. So we will go through that experience shortly. Lynn, if I may please ask you to put the chakra chart screen for us, and then we'll just run through that very briefly. So Sahaja Yoga was started by Sri Mataji in 1970, and she was living in UK at the time when she noticed how difficult our lives were and the anguish and the extreme circumstances that human beings found ourselves in. This knowledge that she decided to give to us en masse is actually very old knowledge, but it was very difficult and it was very hard. You needed a special guru to be able to access this knowledge, and you needed a lot of time, and you had to move away from your families. So Sri Mataji decided that this had to be done en masse and also instantly. So we all get our realization, which is a connection with the mothering energy within us, the Kundalini, which is situated at the base of the spine. If you have a look on the chart, you could just go back to the chakra charts slide, please, Lynn. So at the base of the spine, there's a triangular bone, and each one of us has that mothering energy within us, the Kundalini, which is the coils, the 3.5 coils. That's what resides in each one of us. Each one of us is born with this mothering energy. And also, as this mothering energy sits in the base of the spine. And when she's awakened through Sahaja Yoga and she rises up, and as she rises up there, she energizes the energy centers within us, which are situated in our subtle system. Each one of these chakras, or the energy centers, as you can see, they have a different color, and each color corresponds with our fingertips. So when we get our realization, we also can feel the state of our chakras on our fingertips, which is such a fantastic thing, where you become aware of the state of your internal being within yourself, and then you know how to fix it. But the beauty in this is that the Kundalini, the mothering energy within us, she guides us to these chakras, but also she helps fix these weaknesses within us in our chakras. So each one of the chakra that is within us has a beautiful positive quality within us. And if there's a weakness, she helps us to fix that quality. Also, just very briefly, the blue line on the left side of our subtle system, that's to do with our past. It's our left channel. It's to do with our past, our desires, our emotions, our feelings. And it's also to do with empathy. A lot of people have a very strong left side, and they're very good at offering empathy and emotional intelligence. And that's the positive quality of the left side. If that gets too much to the extreme or gets too weak, that's when we fall into the depressive state. Similarly, on the right side, we have the yellow line, the yellow channel running within us, which is to do with activity, organizing. People who have a very good, strong right side, they can be very good at organizing, fixing things. However, when that goes out of balance, that's when we tend to be quite aggressive in our personality. So those are the two extremes that human beings can get pulled out into our personalities. So the idea is to come into balance, into the middle channel, which is the white channel, as you can see on the chart, the central channel, which is to do with balance, and the Kundalini brings us into the balance. And as she rises, she also sucks away the ego and the superego, the two institutions that sit on the front and the back of her head. The ego is to do with planning about the future, all about the future. We all think about the future constantly and get too involved in it. And that's a problem. And if we go into the superego, which is at the back, we tend to constantly worry about the past. That's not a good thing either. So rather than worry about the past and the future all the time, it's good to be, and we need to be in the balance, in the present, into now. And so once the ego and the superego are pulled down, that's when the Kundalini rises through the top, the fontanelle bone area, which is the fountain on top of our head, the Sahasrara chakra, which is the 1,000-petaled lotus. So far in our evolution, we've sort of come up to the Agya chakra within us, the 6th chakra within us. And now, by the grace of Shri, her gift to humanity, and yes, it is completely free of cost, she has allowed us to awaken the next chakra within us, the Sahasrara chakra, on top of our head and be connected to the cosmic energy. So that's basically what Sahaja Yoga is about. It is about easy access to our knowledge within us. And she wanted everyone to have it, and also to be part of the community, be part of our jobs and our lives, but yet have peace, calmness, and tranquility in our lives. So that's really a little bit of explanation about what this meditation is. And now we will go into getting a realization. So Lynn, if you could place the next slide on for us, please. So for our realization, it's again a short process of 5 to 7 minutes. I'd request everyone to be seated very comfortably. If you could please take your shoes off, because we do use the elements to access our realization. And if you wish, you could take your glasses off as well. We will use our right hand and work on the left side of our body, because the right hand is the action side, and we work on the side of our desire, which is on the left-hand side. Thank you, Lynn. And now if you have a look at that slide, this is where we place our hand. And if you do get lost, you're welcome to look at the slide and check where we are at. But I will guide you through where to place your hands if you wish. You can close your eyes because the idea is to be really comfortable and in a good state, a positive state. So we just close our eyes, place our hands, palms open in front of us on our lap. You can place your hands on your lap, palms open. So sort of, Lynn, if you could give us, I'm not sure if I'm on, but if you could just give us a quick demo of placing of our hands, because she has good visual. Okay, so just close our eyes and we're going to ask ourselves a couple of questions. We're going to also affirm the qualities within us. And we are going to ask the mothering energy, the Kundalini within us. This is our mother, and she is ready and waiting to be awakened. And she is also there to help us and look after us. And that's all what she wants to do, is to just love you and look after you. So we're going to be asking some questions to the mothering energy within us. And also we are going to affirm those qualities within us. So left hand in your lap, palm open. And the right hand, we place it on the left side on your heart. Just close your eyes. And watch your breathing. Be very comfortable. After all, we are going to meet our mother, our Supreme Mother, who is waiting to love us. So here we ask a question to ourselves. Oh, Mother Kundalini, am I the spirit? Who am I? And we bring a hand, the right hand, again on the left hand side, just under the heart area. And here we ask, am I my own master? Mother Kundalini, am I my own teacher? We take our right hand on the left hand side to where the leg meets the body. So place your hand in that crease between the body and the leg, the torso and the leg. This is the area of pure desire and pure knowledge within us. So with a heartfelt desire, we ask the mothering energy, the Kundalini, to please give me the pure knowledge. Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge. Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure knowledge. The knowledge that we are asking is the knowledge about our chakras, a connection with our chakras which are within us. And we bring our hand back up under the heart area. And here we affirm a couple of times, Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am my own master. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am my own teacher. Once we become aware of the state of the chakras within us, and we become aware of them because our fingers will speak to us and tell us the state of our chakras, then you become your own master because you know which chakra is weak, which chakra needs a little bit of help. And then the Mother Kundalini just nourishes that chakra for us, takes away the weakness and repairs it. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am my own master and I am my own teacher. Mother Kundalini, I am my own guru. We bring our right hand onto the heart area again on the left-hand side. Here we say a few times, Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the Spirit. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the Spirit. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am the Spirit. For I am not my mind, I am not my worries of this body, my angst, my fears. I am the Spirit. So once you become the Spirit, we rise above all our insecurities, all our worries. And we come to that state of just pure joy, which is what the Spirit is. That's the quality of the Spirit. So say a few times, Mother Kundalini, I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. And now we place a hand on the left-hand side of our neck, on the shoulder. And as you do that, just move your head towards the right side, your right shoulder. This is the area of guilt within us, in the Vishuddhi chakra. And here we tend to get or feel quite guilty, sometimes really unnecessarily. You can't just shake off that guilt feeling within yourself, which you pick up for various reasons, circumstances, or sometimes a personality trait where you tend to feel quite guilty about things. And so now there is no need to do all of that. Time to let go of all the guilt within us. So we say a few times, Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty. I am not guilty. For once we are the Spirit. It's good to build your own self-esteem and let go of the guilt. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty. And we place our right hand on the forehead. And as you do that, just cradle your head into your hand and apply a little bit of pressure with your fingertips on your forehead, on the sides of your forehead. And you could lower your head a little bit. And this is the area of forgiveness within us. And here, without thinking of anyone in particular or any circumstance or any situation that may have caused you pain or worry, to step out of that area of pain and worry, and we forgive everyone, because the moment we do that, we take ourselves out of that circumference of worry, and it allows us to be free. Maybe say a few times, I forgive everyone. Mother Kundalini, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. And now we place a hand at the back of the head and just tip your head up towards the sky. And here we forgive ourselves. Mother Kundalini, for all my mistakes, please forgive me. Mother Kundalini, for all my conditionings that may be harmful to my innocence, my spirit, my ascent, please forgive me. Now for the most important one, stretch your hand and your fingers away from your palm, and now place your palm on top of your head, on the fontanelle bone area, the soft part on our head. And as you do that, just lower your head forward a little bit, bring your head a bit forward, lower it, and now apply a little bit of pressure on top of your head with your palm. And as you do that, just rotate your hand on your scalp in a clockwise direction. So pretend there's a clock on top of your head. And here, we have to, in our freedom, ask for our self-realization, because the Kundalini does respect our freedom. So please ask with your heart, Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. Shri Mataji, you who have offered this gift to mankind, please help me and give me my self-realization. And for those of us who have done this process before, we could just say, Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my self-realization. And I can bring your hand back onto your lap, keeping our eyes closed, hands on your lap, palms facing up. Keep your eyes closed and just take your attention back to the top of your head, where we had our hand a moment ago, and just watch that space. See how you feel on your hands, on your palms, on your fingertips, and see how you feel within yourself. The attention, keep the attention on top of your head. And if you just open your eyes slowly, and you become aware of your surroundings, and you can see how you feel on your hands, on your palms, on your fingertips, and on top of your head. You may feel a little bit of cool breeze on top, or a bit of warm or tingling sensation on your hands. And that's okay too, because as the Kundalini rises and she comes up and she goes through and checks each of the chakras within us, and if there's any impurities or if there's any weakness in either of those chakras, she will start to work and repair that chakra. And while that process takes place, you may feel a little bit of warm on your hands, and that's okay. So not to worry. Eventually that does settle down and you will feel the cool breeze. But as a result of Kundalini rising, you may notice your breathing slows down and a certain calmness descends upon yourself. And the best bit is that in your head, your thoughts slow down and stop. And that's a beautiful place to be, because that's where you are in meditation. You're in thoughtless awareness. You're aware of your surroundings, but you're not thinking. What a blessing that is, to not have the thoughts constantly haranguing us all the time. And now I believe Lynn has a talk of Shri Mataji for us, so we'll listen to the talk. And then before we finish, we will again go through a second meditation, where we will show you a little bit of balancing, very easy, so that will follow the talk. If you could play the talk, please, Lynn. Thanks.
Thanks, Gulshan. Our internet connection seems to have settled down a bit now, which is nice. Internet must have got its realization, so that's a good thing.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
share.
And there is no lag either, so this
And
is
there's
great.
no lag.
Fantastic.
It's a miracle. See what happens when you raise your Kundalini.
Yes.
So we've got a video excerpt of Shri Mataji talking about the thoughtless awareness at the Agya Center, and a little bit more. But it's just a short video, and then we'll have our second deepening meditation after that.
Sure.
So bear with me while I get that up for you.
So now, the time has come that we have to know the truth. We have to know the absolute truth. I call it as a blossom time, because I find there are so many seekers of truth all over the world. And this time has come for these flowers to become the fruit. Very simple thing to understand, that this is done by a power within you, as explained to you. Whether you believe it or not, it is there. This power has to be awakened, that's all. A very simple thing, journey of 3 to 4 feet, that's all. But such a simple thing people don't want to accept. If you say eat this way, they'll say no, why not this and this way? Because of this mind. This mind is the one which has created real problems for us. I'm told some gentleman is making big money by telling that how to project this mind here and a project mind there. It's like a cocoon. In a cocoon, you dash here and dash there. You have to get out of it. When they said you are to be born again, clearly, that doesn't mean that you put a signboard here, born again. No? Born again means something has to happen to your consciousness, to your awareness. You have to be truthful about it. How can you be satisfied with something which is not the truth? So what is the truth? Truth, if you understand, is not this body, this mind. These emotions, these thoughts and this ego, but it is that you are the pure spirit. You are the pure spirit. You have to become the pure spirit, that's all. This is what is the second birth. In the Bible, Christ has said you have to be born again. In every religion it is said that you have to be born again. In Sanskrit language, to a realized soul they call it a dvijaha, dvihi jayati satya, means who is born twice. And they call a bird also as dvijaha because it is in an egg state and then it becomes a bird. There has to be a complete transformation. If you see the problems of our age, there are many. But the main is this, that human beings are to be transformed. They have to be transformed beyond this mind. This mind is created by us through our conditionings and our ego. Just like you create computer and then you become slave of that computer. In the same way, this mind is also working. So it's said that you have to go beyond this mind. When you go into the realm of divinity, then you can watch your mind very clearly, how it works, what it does, where does it take you. This power of Kundalini really passes through 6 centers. The 7th center, it does not pass. 6 centers it passes into, pierces through the fontanelle bone area. And that's you connected to all-pervading power of divine love. We have never felt it before, we have never felt it. Christ's disciples have said that cool breeze of the Holy Ghost in the Quran is called as Ruh. In other Indian scriptures it is called as Param Chaitanya, Brahma Chaitanya. Everywhere it is described, this subtle power, which we do not feel normally, but which exists, which looks after us, which nourishes us, which thinks, which protects. Above all, it loves you.
Now I'm unmuted. Let us do our sequence that we've been doing every day, which is to raise our Kundalini ourselves with our hands and put our protection, our bandhan on. So if you recall, it's the left hand raising up and the right hand winding around as the motion of a Kundalini winds. And we go up to our seventh energy center, and our desire is to keep our attention up there above the mind. Let's do it again for the second time. 2 knots this time. And for the third channel, channel of the present, 3 times we'll tie this knot, because we're really going to keep our attention up above our thinking. And now just pay attention to your hands. Those vibrations you'll start to feel. If you're not feeling them now, you certainly will by next week when we do some clearing every day, more clearing. Let's now put on our bandhan, which is starting from the left side over to the right, over all of our chakras. We'll do it 7 times with our attention on what we're doing, in that you feel those vibrations increase. And if you lose count, as I'm sure I have, we'll watch Gulshan to see when she stops. So it's 1 for each energy center, and it looks like I might have done 8.
It's okay.
You can't do it too often. It's okay.
Yeah.
So let's just put our right hand down towards the earth, or on the earth if we're already seated down on the ground. And let's just communicate with the Mother Earth. Mother Earth, please absorb any imbalance from the left side, any excessive emotion or habits from the past that are holding me back, stopping me from being in the present and enjoying. Just be aware of that flow from the left hand down into the right hand, into the Mother Earth. Now we'll bring that right hand back open on our lap, and bending the left with our palm facing behind us, we'll ask our Mother Kundalini to please take out any heat, any overuse of our right side of action into Mother Nature in the air. Mother, please absorb any heat, overactivity from my right side. And we bring that hand down, both hands open on our lap. Let's just take that affirmation with our heart, bringing our right hand on our heart. Let's just affirm to ourselves that I am the spirit. I am the pure spirit. And you'll start to feel that joy and open-heartedness. I am the pure spirit. The pure spirit which loves life and loves me. Let's come up to the Agya center, just placing our forehead in the palm of our hand. And let's just say, I forgive. To ourselves, I forgive. Say it quite a few times. I forgive. Without thinking of anything in particular, just I forgive. And surprisingly, all those things just disappear. I forgive. And really feel your heart doing the forgiving. I forgive. I forgive. And coming up to our Sahasrara, and keeping your head a little bit down so that you can easily place the center of your palm on the center of the top of your head. Just rotating the scalp. Mother Kundalini, let me feel the silence of my connection with that all-pervading energy of Mother Nature, of the divine love. And taking your hand up a little, just try and feel that flow that you must be starting to feel now coming through the top of your head. Could be closer, and it could be further away also. Keeping your attention there, both hands open on your lap. Keeping your attention up where your hand was. If your attention goes anywhere, just bring it back on top of your head. I forgive any thoughts. Just feeling that love and that connection with the all-pervading energy and love of Mother Nature. And I will just share a little bit of music with us so we can listen through our Sahasrara. Keeping your attention on the Sahasrara. You need to bring your attention back on top. You can raise up your Kundalini from the base of your spine with your hand, touching on the top of your head. And slowly open your eyes. Let's finish with our sequence where we raise our Kundalini again. We thank Mother Kundalini for looking after us, taking us out of our thinking and into that lovely thoughtless place between the thoughts in the present. And tie 3 knots. And then the bandhan, which means the circle of protection. Over and back 7 times. Thank you, everyone. So tomorrow will be our last of the beginners 7, and Monday we'll start the intermediate 7, which we'll try to get deeper into clearing our energy centers and try to bring about more balance within ourselves. So we probably won't be going through the affirmations necessarily, but then we may do as well, maybe different affirmations, but we'll see how we go there. You're most welcome to unmute if you need to ask any questions or anything you want to share. And other than that, if you want to give your email or your phone number, we can add you to the WhatsApp group if you're not already on it, the November 7 series WhatsApp group. And we can just share any news that's coming up. Of course, if you've already registered on the website, you will get those emails anyway. But specifically for us doing these sessions, you're most welcome to do that. So if you pop it in the chat, then we can grab it and add you to the group. So if anyone has any questions or anything they need to add, hope you're all going to be here still when we get into the intermediate 7 next week. And after that, we'll have the advanced 7. So other than that, I'll put the slide where you've got the website address, that if you need to see any recordings or any resources, you can find them there as well. So I'll just share that slide, which is over here, somewhere over here, yes. It's this one. So that's the page for our sessions, for these November sessions. We're meditating every day. Thank you, Joyanne, for your comment. Thank you very much. Thanks, Amy. And Madhu, thank you. Thanks so much for persevering through our slightly, I don't know if everyone else was getting the internet going in and out, but it was, the sound and lagging was coming from my side for sure. But we got there in the end, and lovely you could all join us. It's the meditation's getting stronger and stronger for us, so you can never go through those affirmations too many times, as I keep saying every day, that every day it's even better. So thank you everyone, and without further ado, we'll let you all get on with your day's happenings. And thank you very much. Thank you, Ashwini and Naveen. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. Have a lovely weekend. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, though.
Yes, exactly.
Have a lovely weekend to you too.
Thank you.
Lindy and Gulshandi. Actually, me and my husband, we both joined today.
Oh, lovely.
It was really lovely, peaceful.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. It's really nice. It's really, really nice.
We had Naveen Kumar today. I wonder where Naveen is from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm husband of Ashwini, so we both joined together.
All right. Okay. Nice.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we are in Melbourne currently.
Mm-hmm.
I told you yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'll be joining from Monday tomorrow, like going out for some work, but I'll definitely join the intermediate one.
Oh, love to have you.
And I'll follow this YouTube series,
Yeah.
which but it was really beautiful. Thank you to both of you.
Oh, it's lovely for us too. That's the beauty of this. So it's a special thing for us as well.
True, it's true.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. We're always reluctant to leave, but of course, everyone. we'll
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow and Monday.
Yeah.
I really am going now, Gulshan.
Okay. Ciao, Lynn.